This is 4-1. We've sighted a second Overlord touching down. We have heavy casualties, enemy units still moving in on the palace. Please advise.
Hold your position, 4-1. We're mobilizing palace defenses, but we need time to evacuate the royal family.
Roger, Command. We'll do our best. Who the hell are they?
Alert! The palace is under attack. All units, man your stations. MechWarrior, you are cleared to mobilize and engage efforts. Gunnery crew, you are authorized to fire at incoming hostiles. Air units, back palace personnel to Valley Point Echo immediately.
We've got at least 4 lances up the wall. The support units. Looks mostly like LRM launches.
Sigma Lead, this is Sigma 2. Any idea what we're up against?
Well-equipped strike forces. Probably the 5th Donegal.
That's my old unit. Why would our own forces attack us?
It was inevitable. Everything has changed. Sigma Lance, form up on my lead. Central Guard is Sigma Lance leader. We're moving out.
We have the royal family aboard. We can't lift off until those SAM launchers are taken out.
Incoming LRMs, get clear. Look out! Get out of the hangar!
Get a track of those damn launchers!
I got track!
Take them out!
Impact!
Nice shot, Sig 2. Alright, on my mark. We break off and head for the central courtyard.
We'll fall back and try to regroup.
Incoming!
Activate AMS!
Sir! I got missiles coming in and operations right now! Oh my...
Sig 2, this is Lance leader. Do you read? Karis! Can you hear me? Central Guard is Sigma leader. What's your status? Command, this is Sigma leader. I've lost contact with Central Guard. Any receiving unit. I have contact with main enemy force inside Central Courtyard. I'll delay them here as long as I can.
Hello everybody, this is PhantomPlatypus, also used to be known as DemonsSorrow, bringing you some MechWarrior content. This time we'll be bringing MechWarrior IV Vengeance. This was my introduction into the MechWarrior and BattleTech series, especially this game. This game I used to play all the time on my dad's old PC back in the early 2000s. And also, this is also the game that made me love the Vulture. Still think the Vulture is my favorite mech of all times. Nothing's gonna, people like the Mad Cat. I personally do not care for the Mad Cat. I personally prefer the Vulture over the Mad Cat. So we've been playing mostly in third person. Actually, mostly playing first person a little bit. My alternate between the two. joystick yet. So listen to that. That's the microphone, not a joystick. So yeah, this game came out in the early 2000s. I still love this game to this day, as well as the expansions. Black Knight, not that much because it's a difficult one. For the others, like Mercenaries, the best one. I do love. Now let's get into the campaign and begin this journey.
My son, I wish these did not have to be my final words to you. I must try to make up for years and only a few minutes while this message can still be sent. I've often regretted the words that I spoke when I sent you away. I don't want them to be the last that you hear from me. I was acting as a duke, not a father. I feared you'd bring dishonor to the family name. I was wrong. You may have thought yourself forgotten, but you've never been far from my thoughts. I've followed your deeds in the clan wars. You have done nothing but bring honor to your name and made me proud to be your father. If you could find it within yourself to forgive me, I'd hope to ask you to return home. Now there's no time, because I stood against Katrina Steiner when she betrayed her promises and seized control of the Commonwealth. Our world is to be made an example to the dukes who stood with me in resisting her. They're seizing Cantares. They've sent a strike force. It's only a matter of time before they breach the castle defenses. Your brothers, your sister. By the time you get this, I'm sure that we'll all be dead. Stay away from Cantares, Ian. Your Uncle Peter commands in the 4th Davian Guard off the planet. As long as he takes no action against her, Katrina won't risk moving against him. Go to him. Live on, and bear our name proudly. My son, I have always loved you, and I am very, very proud of the man that you have become. Goodbye.
Did you find the bodies? Do we know for certain they're all dead?
Steiner executed everyone at the castle who survived the initial attack. We don't know where they're buried. We don't believe anyone escaped. I know what you must be feeling, Ian. But your father's wishes were always for honor and justice, never for revenge.
Justice? My family's been killed, Peter. All but you. Whoever killed them deserves to be dead too.
But we've more important tasks first. We have to break Steiner's grip on Cantares 4, then remove your cousin William from the throne and restore legal rule.
William.
He's only a puppet, Ian. Steiner controls your homeworld. Our forces are small, but if we show the people they can fight back, I know they'll join with us and free Cantares. So, if you're your father's son, you'll get suited up. Our first strike must be now, before they discover we're here.
This is also around the time that, you know, cheap CGI cutscenes were being used a lot. So we're going to see a lot of those, especially in the transmissions as well. So this game has a very basic mech lab, not that expansive as MechWarrior 5. As you can tell, this is the auto version. But we don't have any equipment yet, so we really can't customize anything yet. We can change our armor if we really wanted to, but that's really it. We can take jump jets off, and that's really about it. We can't really put anything on this. Nothing we can change, anything to add. But only thing I'm going to do is, I like the war paint color, camouflage. You know, we might do different ones. We're not going to be strategic, it doesn't really matter. You know, we can do giraffe, we really want to be yellow. But we're not going to. I like war paint. I think this one looks the coolest. So we want to keep that, how that is. Everything seems fine for right now, especially for the first mission, so not much need to customize. First mission is destroy enemy communication relay. So with the rebellion can start. Enemy forces are going to be light. Just tanks and turrets. So we're going to begin.
This is it, gentlemen. We're about to start a war. Ahead of us is the main comm relay station. It's lightly defended and should be a piece of cake. Destroy it, and all Steiner communications with Cantares
Except each other, that is.
Yes, except each other. Ian, your lance mate on this mission is Casey Knowles. You'll learn to ignore him. The rest of us do. Casey, the Shadowcat to your right, is my nephew, and your future Duke. Try to show him more respect than you do me.
Don't think that will be a problem, sir.
Those towers are the communication relays. We better take them out first. It may take heavier weapons to bring them down. Let's move out.
One thing
Throttle full,
I have to
weapons
say I love
online.
about this game is the game's soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game is so good.
Hey, we're taking fire.
Looks like we've got some LRMs to deal with.
Like I said, like tanks and just starting to just easily.
Ouch. Looks like pulse lasers. Not much punch, but there's enough of them to do some damage. Oh, stepped in some Steiner.
If I had a joystick, I would play first person, but I do not. I think that's one of the things
Must have been something good in that one.
Probably just O2 venting off. But try not to get too close to the explosions. You might catch some shrapnel.
Omega Land, we show vehicles moving outward from facility. Neutralize all mobile units. They might warn other Steiner forces.
Roger that, Control.
I thought these guys were supposed to be tough.
no Steiners allowed. No one lives to tell the tale.
Keep your eyes open and check your targets.
Target destroyed.
Let them suffer.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
In my death computer room. My brother and I would fight occasionally to see who can play first and stuff like that, you know. Typical
Target
stuff.
destroyed.
I deal with Xbox being my turn in the Xbox, that's basically how my brother and I work.
Target destroyed.
Yeah. I'm surprised that you have the game being on this PC. See how Blade goes? That's no one else. Black Knight, like the mercenaries. Maybe I know this, maybe go play MechWarrior 5. Actually, I get a DLC like related.
That's one.
Ammunition
Recording a lot before I was in a management position, not really management position, but it was kind of like a bunch of
We have to get those comm towers down. Now.
But because of it, I had no time to play games or anything. I had time to play games, but not to record. However, now I do. I can have a good schedule now. Time to do stuff.
Omega Land, this is Rathbone. We show all communications neutralized. Primary objective complete.
Good work, gentlemen.
Oh, Steiner fall down, go boom.
Alright, that's it. Good work, everyone. Let's get back to base. Control, this is Omega Lead. Mission accomplished.
Roger, Omega Lead. Return to base heading 175. Omega support, mobilize salvage units and sweep operational area. Window 2 hours, 20 minutes.
Beautiful run. Nothing wakes me up like a little Steiner stomping party.
So yeah, on here, if you have lance mates, you can increase their skill by using them in missions. But we don't have any lance mates yet. We did get some weapons from that. Nothing really useful. The flamer's useless. More medium lasers and stuff like that. we didn't get any mechs and there was no mechs in there, so we'll say I'll do 4 mechs. But yeah, so I'm planning on doing, time-wise for each video, is 2 missions per operation. So this operation one, just did the first mission, now we're going to do the second one. Ended there for this video. Next video we'll go to part mission 3 and 4. So that's basically how I plan on recording these videos. And each mission's not that long, they're kind of short but a lot of fun. So let's get to the next mission.
Alright, we've bloodied their noses, even if they won't know it right away. With communications cut, we'll be able to move in secrecy for a while. From here on, I want you to take a command role with the team. They need to start seeing you as their leader. So I'd like you to determine our next mission and get us set up. I've uploaded our TAC officer's operational overview. It's simple enough. Steiner only left a few dropships behind, and all but 1 are hangared here on the moon, where it's safe. Before we hit Dirtside, we'll need to destroy the dropships to cripple the mobility of Steiner's defensive forces. We also have to raid additional supplies from some of the remaining lunar facilities. They're undefended. The only threat to those raids are Steiner mobile artillery units. They'll have to be neutralized before we can start our raiding operations.
Alright.
I've asked Carl Sontag, our technical officer, to configure mechs for the missions. Now, Carl's a good man, and one hell of an engineer. Your father used to say, give Carl 100 tons of steel wool, and he'll knit you an atlas overnight. Change the loadouts if you want to, but I doubt you'll improve on his choices. We're all waiting for your orders, Ian. I know you're up to the challenge.
Yes?
Good news. Tactical just informed me that the techs have pulled Steiner encryption codes out of the mess we left behind at the comm facility. We'll be able to intercept enemy communications. Well, some of them, anyway. We should also be able to locate other pockets of resistance. We should start getting some useful information in the next few hours. I'll keep you updated.
Hello, Carl. It's been a long time.
I didn't know if you'd remember me. I served your father for a long time, but the last time I saw you, you were a boy. Duke Eric was a fine man and a great leader. We will miss him. I will miss him. He would have wanted better for you, but I'll give you the best I can. I've modified our mechs by stripping out some of the heat sinks. The heat dissipation in this environment is so efficient, they'd just be a waste. You won't need much speed for these missions, so I've added extra armor, just in case. Not much weaponry to choose from yet, but that will change soon enough. Bring in any good weapons or material as salvage, and I will keep you ready to fight. I kept your father's mechs in shape for him. I'll do the same for you, young Grisari.
Like I said earlier, get used to those cheap CGI transmissions like that. Like I said, this game came back in early 2000s, so a lot of information comes from this little computer screen up there. So the second mission is to destroy Steiner missile vehicles. Steiner's moving them to this operation area, and now we're going to fight. Basically take them out. But let's see. First of all, I want to get rid of the machine guns. They're useless. Let's see. I'll keep that. What else can I rather have? Something like that. 1 ton of ammo there. Armor's good. Let's get rid of that. Off. And then, just so we have fun heatsink in there. I want missiles right there. There we go. See ya. Mission 2.
This is Omega Control. Omega Support, standby position. Omega Launch, the mobile launchers you need to neutralize should be somewhere in the ravine. You may encounter them at any point along your sweep pattern, so maintain active radar and move to nav point Alpha. Sweep and destroy any units you encounter in the ravine.
Roger, Control. Moving to nav point Alpha.
Roger, Control. Radar active. Display set to maximum range. We'll run the pattern and ice anything we find.
Good luck.
Thanks, Major. Lieutenant Trisari, let's do it.
Roger that, Omega-2.
It's Gonzalez, sir.
Roger that. Gonzalez.
Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All functioning systems nominal.
I think those two next we're gonna have to fight. Not that bad. You know, I can.
Sir, I've got a visual on a mech. Must be an escort. Let's take him out.
I honestly prefer this one, so you can actually see your damage and everything, and see the enemy's damage. But we'll keep it like this for a little bit. Just for our next argument. How I used to play when I was a little kid. Well, if I was playing like how I used to when I was a kid, I'll put the keys on.
Target destroyed.
Ammo, defensibility, heat. You noted that with the SM2s, the SM2s are not traits. That's when I can target. I believe. That's fine. I don't know what Gonzalez is doing. He just left me to fight this mech myself, but that's fine. The AI is not really that good.
Target destroyed.
Destroyed. I really don't know what to do. We win the fight tanks.
Scratch one launcher. Let's nail the other one.
Looks like they got a lot of ammo on board those things. We better stay clear of the blast or we may take some damage.
Nav point Alpha reached.
Another thing.
Target
destroyed.
destroyed.
I really don't use them jets. I find them useless. Takes up space. You put more weapons or armor on. But really don't have much other weapons to put on, so there's no point in taking them off. You can do the power targeting from, you know, if you really wanted to. But I only have one long range weapon. So it's no point. It's obviously, you know, like mech, come on, dude. Like I said, AI is not that amazing in this game, so I expect me to be fighting a lot of enemies by myself, which is fine. Until we get later on in the game.
Nav point Beta reached.
Now it
Target
gets
destroyed.
interesting.
Enemy detected.
Oh, right. Another virus. What do you have? 45 versus a 45. I am playing the reference. I'm insane. Just have some fun.
Target destroyed.
Every 5 minutes.
Target destroyed.
Yes, glad happy to be back making videos again. And with that, decided to play this. Back to where all the
Target destroyed.
My love for MechWarrior. MechWarrior IV Vengeance. Go take these tanks out.
Target destroyed.
Roger, Gonzalez. I think we got them all. Control, this is Omega-1. We've run the pattern. All units neutralized.
Roger, Omega-1. Good work. Return to base. Omega support begins salvage operations. See if there's any ammo to recover. Carl can use anything we can possibly repair. Window 3 hours.
Roger, Control. Starting salvage operations.
Epsilon 2, sweeps complete. You're clear to begin operations at Thorless Basin.
Roger, Control. Moving out.
Good work, Lieutenant. Pleasure working with you.
Same here, Gonzalez. I'm happy with any mission I can walk back from.
Roger.
And with that, we got the we got Osiris, some weapons, and mission complete. And with that, guys, I'll be ending this first video here. In the next video, we'll be continuing this operation and trying to finish the operation next time. All right, see you guys next time.